Do you ever or have you ever been frustrated with the confiscation of phone use in schools? Or better yet, do you think that the ban on phones in schools is unnecessary? If so, I suggest you keep listening. Today, I will be taking a moment to persuade you on the topic of should the ban of cell phones be prohibited in schools? The answer to that is yes. In persuading you on this topic, I will be talking about three major talking points. First, I will talk about how cell phones can be used as educational tools. Secondly, how cell phones can be beneficial when it comes to emergency communication. And lastly, how cell phones can be beneficial when teaching responsibility and digital citizenship. I am reliable to talk about this topic due to an experience I faced when having my phone in school. Picture me 2 years ago as a senior in high school. It was the last 10 minutes of class, and I had decided I was going to stay after school to make up a test I missed. During this time, I didn't have access to my phone because I was grounded and my parents took it away. So, how was I supposed to tell my parents I was staying after? I took matters into my own hands and asked my friend if I could use her phone really quickly to call my mom. I stepped out of the classroom into the hallway to let her know I was staying after school and I needed to be picked up at 4. During this time, my principal, Mr. Talbot, saw me in the hallway and took it as disrespect that I was on my phone when I knew that phones weren't allowed in school. However, I don't think that's disrespect, and I don't think it was right that I was punished because I was seeking emergency communication. And that's why I'm taking a stand to persuade you guys in the audience how cell phones are useful for more than just social media, video games, and more. To start, I will discuss how cell phones can be used as educational tools. In my research, I came across an article called 4 Reasons Why Phones Should Be Allowed in School. In this article, they briefly discuss how phones are a great learning tool, how they allow students to access assignments, come together on projects, the ability to receive commentary from teachers and professors, share docs and slideshows, and the ability to stay in contact with classmates outside of school. Not only that, but the ability to have access to phones in school opens the ability to access resources such as documents, ebooks, research, and educational videos. We live in an era dominated by technology and technological advancements. Therefore, it's essential that we leverage the power of these devices for educational purposes. Smartphones, equipped with a plethora of educational apps, enable students to access a world of information at their fingertips. From interactive language learning apps to scientific stimulations, these provide an avenue for personalized learning, catering to diverse learning styles, and piquing students' interest in various subjects. By integrating cell phones into the learning process, we open avenues for creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving, which are essential skills for challenges we as students will face in the future. The second crucial point to consider is the role of cell phones in emergency communication within schools. In times of crisis, every second counts. Cell phones allow students, teachers, and staff to swiftly communicate vital information to authorities. During emergencies such as lockdowns, natural disasters, fires, medical incidents, the ability to contact emergency services and inform loved ones becomes paramount. Cell phones can serve as a lifeline, ensuring a prompt response that can make a difference between safety and uncertainty. Prohibiting cell phones in schools might leave us less equipped to handle unforeseen circumstances efficiently. Let me ask you something. In unfortunate events like school lockdowns, fires, transportation issues, family emergencies, wouldn't you want to have your phone in hand to contact your guardians? In unexpected situations, having a phone in hand in school should be crucial to minimize the feeling of confusion and stress. Lastly, and perhaps equally important, is the argument that cell phones can play a pivotal role in teaching responsibility and digital citizenship. In today's digital age, the ability to navigate the online world responsibly and digital citizenship is an essential skill. However, in an article I found called The Educated Potential Cell Phones in Social Studies Classroom, stated that many teachers see cell phones and digital devices as a detriment to learning and instead a distraction. Such distractions include sending text messages, taking pictures, however, browsing the internet, and much more. I will admit that phones can be a distraction. I think we've all had our fair share of using social media, listening to music during class. However, allowing students to use cell phones and in controlled environments such as schools provides an opportunity to guide them in developing digital habits. From understanding the importance of online adequate to discerning credible sources on the internet, incorporating cell phones into the educational landscape is an effective way to prepare students for challenges. In conclusion, the question of whether to ban cell phones in school demands careful consideration. The benefits of using cell phones as educational tools for emergency communication and as tools for teaching responsibility and digital citizenship are clear. As we review this question, let us recognize that embracing technology in education is not just a convenience, but it's a necessity. Our world is always evolving. Preparing students for the future means equipping them with tools and skills they need to navigate the digital landscape responsibly. As we approach the conclusion, I urge you to reflect on the potential impact of allowing cell phones in school. Consider the enhanced learning opportunities, the improved communication and time of crisis, and the cultivation of responsible digital citizenship. By embracing this perspective, we pave the way for more progressive and relevant educational experience. In closing, I want to give out a heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for your time and attention. Your engagement in this speech is very much appreciated, and I look forward to hearing from all of you guys as well. Thank you.